Digging in now, William Byrd coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First delivery to him on the way, and he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, man. I mean, you start a new series coming off a sweep in the other one. You're feeling good right now. The confidence is high. The guys are excited. Talking to them before the game, batting practice seemed upbeat. They had the music popping, and they were loose, ready to go. So I look for this streak maybe to run for a while. He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Ready for another chance. William Byrd 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in to try it again, William Byrd. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A dive, but he's back.
Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out. Stepping in and ready for William Byrd. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fouled back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Striding in once again, William Byrd. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1 pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Standing in, William Byrd, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. And he's going to miss. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off for second. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now a moment here to check.
Matt, I tell you what, the wind blowing out is such a psychological advantage for the hitter. But you really have to focus on what you're doing, because you know if you hit a ball and it catches into the right wind current, it could go out of the ballpark. So you really have to bring it back. Concentrate on, stay on the ball, don't overswing, stay within yourself, because you know now you don't have to supply as much power.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Quinones, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, William Byrd. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Santos will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready once again, William Byrd. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Santos into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up now, William Byrd.
First baseman. William
First
Byrd.
pitch of the at-bat. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
In there, a base hit. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the... Now at the plate, William Byrd. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Quinones sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to digging in for his second at-bat, William Byrd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a run on William Byrd. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a dive, but he's back. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Quinones ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, William Byrd. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases.
So coming to the plate, William Byrd. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Left side. Gonzalez ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a 6-2 the final total today. Corey Hanna takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Matt Hendrick.
First for the victorious.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from. Now to the plate, William Byrd carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting. Stepping up to the plate, William Byrd. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready now, William Byrd, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
William Byrd.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Bledsoe is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, William Byrd. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bledsoe has got it, and the side is retired. Sox get a run. Ready for another shot now. William Byrd, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he's back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Here we go.
Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Athletics get their 20th home win this. MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox. At the plate, William Byrd, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cardona looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake.
Riding in once again, William Byrd. Into the windup and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for this.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. William Byrd comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Samuels has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. William Byrd will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Ready once again, William Byrd.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Samuels on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Jimmy Reyes earns win number 4 on the season. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life. Digging in, William Byrd, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. One and one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Digging in to try it again, William Byrd, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready for another chance. William Byrd, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Coming to the plate now, William Byrd. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout. Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, William Byrd. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Let it go.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Today, the third and final. Stepping into the box, William Byrd. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's the day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Byrd, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time. The side is Now at the plate, William Byrd. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Byrd.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Samuels sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitters have worked. So striding forward now, William Byrd. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Stepping in, William Byrd. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-4.